Caregiving for a loved one with dementia can sometimes feel like you're navigating an emotional maze without a map. But what happens when we use our Christian faith as our compass, which we should be doing? In today's episode, you're going to hear from real caregivers across different continents and at different stages of their dementia caregiving journey, share their heartfelt experiences and how their faith has been game-changing for them. As you listen to today's episode, I want you to consider joining me in our next Ask the Dementia Coach monthly meetup, and the link is in the show notes because the next one is coming up on December the 19th. In these episodes, in that segment, you have an hour-long opportunity, my gift to you, to receive free advice, free counsel, free mentoring on your dementia caregiving journey so that you are not alone. These are real people with real situations that we talk about once a month on the Ask the Dementia Coach. The link is in the show notes below, or you can go to the website thinkdifferentdementia.com/ask. So, hey, Christian caregiver, welcome to Dementia Caregiver Support for Christians, the podcast where I teach Bible-believing Christians how to make dementia care easier today, while also helping you focus on tomorrow. If you are a Christian spouse, an adult child, or a family member of a person living with dementia, this podcast is for you. Here, we focus on kingdom-focused caregiving, and we honor the Lord Jesus Christ throughout our caregiving journey. Now, welcome to today's short episode that is a snippet of what it feels like or looks like to receive coaching in action.
So my name is Linda Burhans, and I'm a caregiver advocate, and I help care for my brother who has dementia, and just in my business, it's constant dementia, and I am very grateful to be here because I always learn something new, a different way to approach something, or just a different tweak on something, and I think that's so important. And what I really love about you, Lizette, is that you also have that Christian factor.
Yeah.
And I think that's really important because I don't know how anybody does caregiving without faith.
That is definitely something that I am really recognizing. The more I do this is one of the vital ingredients for people to truly have a much easier journey. It's never going to be easy, but it is easier when you. So Emma Rose, if I'm not mistaken, well, Linda, tell people you're in California, right? No, you're in Florida.
No, in Florida.
Yeah. She's in Florida, USA. Emma Rose, you're up next, then Tita, and then Tracy.
Hello. Can anyone hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. I can
Oh,
hear
fantastic.
you.
Hi.
My beautiful.
Hi, everyone. Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Emma. I'm from Australia, and I'm actually very, very grateful to be here because just like the previous person who introduced, sorry, I've forgotten your name, but I'm in the boat. I care. My dad has severe dementia. He's in his 10th year. I'm his obviously enduring power of attorney. And I've joined this because you're absolutely right. It was a Christian-based coaching. And
Yeah.
I think you're absolutely right. You're going through this journey and you're like, well, it's actually very, very difficult. It's actually not easy. So to have God in the center of it, it makes such a big difference. So we are very early in the morning. So I haven't had my coffee, so I might be not making any sense here. But
Okay.
but yeah,
just the way you are.
Oh,
And-
thank you so much. But that's to give you a bit of a short introduction to that. I'm here because I do want to understand dementia in a different way, and I want to be able to give my dad the best of me rather than someone who's going in it going, I have no idea what you're doing, Dad.
Yeah.
But at least when I come out of this,
Yeah.
I go, yeah, I get it. Yes, it makes a lot. Just like the previous sessions, I've applied a lot of things that Liet mentioned, and it's helped so tremendously. And it was only the first time. It was just a different lens. And I just love I just love your approach. So I'm happy to wake up very early in the morning. I've placed everything on hold and ready to listen and learn.
Yes, Miss Linda.
I just want to say, when you know better, you do better.
Oh, yes. Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Dementia is just a completely different world. And
Yeah.
I think I'm even more grateful that, I'm grateful for my brain functions, that I'm able to function properly. I can only imagine, when I'm relating dementia as when I'm tired and I'm down and out. And that's the only thing my brain doesn't function properly. And I can only imagine what they're going through. Like they can't even, they've lost all function. So,
well, we'll talk about that a little bit more because everybody has remaining functions, and that's what we need to concentrate on. So, Miss Tita, tell me where you are, who you are helping, and what your biggest struggle is in dementia caregiving, and something you're grateful for.
Hi, I'm Tita, and I'm from Las Vegas. I'm taking care of my husband of 43 years. The main struggle that I have right now is he's denying, he's on the self-denial. When I say that he has problem with his memory, he just won't accept it and he gets mad. So he's really in big denial. The main thing that I'm having problem with is driving. He always wants to drive, but he doesn't have any license anymore, because the doctor sort of reported him to a DMV, so they took off his license.
Okay.
But every time he sees the car, he wants to drive. But I keep, so it's a struggle all the time that he gets mad at for not letting him drive. So I'm afraid one of these days he might just get the car and drive. But
that is certainly a challenge for sure. What was that last sentence, hon? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, well, the main thing that I have problem with him, he's still okay. He's not violent or anything. The main problem he has is that he keeps forgetting, his short-term memory. He keeps repeating things. He keeps asking the same question.
Okay.
Usually I'm very patient and I just ignore him. My son keeps telling me, I cannot fight with him because even if I'm mad, he won't remember anyway. So I just try to ignore him and just pray, that God would lead me to whatever I need to do.
Okay.
But sometimes it gets so challenging,
Absolutely. This is just the quick little introduction portion, so we'll get to everybody's questions here in a little bit. Miss Celia, if you are willing and able, can you tell me who you are supporting, where you live, what's your biggest struggle with dementia caregiving right now, and something that you are grateful for? I don't know if she can hear me or she's still coming up. Celia, are you there? All right, I'm going to go to Tracy. If Tracy can, she was driving or maybe driving. And Tracy, if you're able, hey, sweet lady.
Hello, and I'm sorry, I am still driving. Hopefully you guys
okay.
won't hear Siri talking or anything crazy. I'm back in the middle of a crazy neighborhood that I've never been to before. So my name is Tracy Lamb, and I live in Florida, Tampa, Florida, and I, my mother has early stage dementia, which is why I'm here. And I don't know, what else did you want to, sorry.
Your biggest struggle right now and something you're grateful for?
My biggest struggle right now, is my mom.
Okay.
And then, and I've started just kind of agreeing with her because it's easier. But she is starting to get much more argumentative.
People who are really benefiting from the community are the people who joined earlier on before they need it and that have been active and are participating in the community, because then they already know what questions to ask and they have a place to come and they're not constantly wondering, what do I need to do? How do I need to do it? So people listening are interested in tapping into or learning about the community. I'd invite you to just go to the website, thinkdifferentdementia.com. There's a link for you to schedule a 20-minute call. There's no pressure. I'll serve you regardless of whether you join the community or not. But it is a way for you to take this relationship a little deeper, a little bit more hands-on support, because really the research also shows it's longitudinal support over time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For sure. I would highly recommend Lizette. She's awesome.
Tracy, I appreciate that endorsement.
You are welcome.
Thank you, everybody, for listening today. And as I try to remember, I don't always remember. May the Lord bless you and keep you, and come back and listen some more. I'm hoping to do more of these coaching style episodes. Come back in and check us out. And thank you for being here today.